Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today is December 21st, 2021. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year to everybody. Today I'm going to show you a few projects that I'm working inside in my little systems because a few people have asked before. So I thought this is a perfect time to show you guys what I'm working on. I still have peppers outside that are still alive, surprisingly. This year has been a little strange, so peppers are still outside. It's still pretty warm. So these are the ones that I started inside because I always have indoor projects during this time of the year because either one, I'm crossing peppers, or two, I'm making sure that I will have peppers all year, so I have to grow one or two plants inside these systems to make sure that I have fresh peppers all the time. And I made a few videos on these here already explaining how to keep the plants compact and all that good stuff. So make sure you check those out so that you can see exactly how I did it. Even with compact plants this size, we can get a lot of peppers. I mean, for the entire family to use, and you will not run out for, until spring gets here. So let's go ahead and start with my first Aerogarden. This is the Bounty. Nothing special. So I have one plant. You see here, I have my light hood right above the plant. That is how I keep them nice and short. And of course, I also do some trimming. So let me take you closer. You can look at how beautiful this plant is. Maybe I can lift the light up a little bit so that we can get closer. Okay, so here we are. This is my newest cross right here. I'm growing this in here because I'm trying to speed up the generation so that I will have seeds for this one here to grow outside in the next season. But this is a very productive plant. Look at that. You see all of these little flowers are forming in every sections there. So I trimmed it so that I can get branches all over the place. You can see I have a branch here, a branch here, a branch there, all over. So all of those branches will have fruit. So I'm gonna have a lot. Flowers are starting to form. So pretty soon, the fruits will form just like that one over there, which we will take a closer look shortly. And then also I do a lot of mini systems, hydroponic. Look at this, guys. Even a small plant like this, you are going to get lots of peppers. You see. So as long as you provide the plants what it needs, it will continue to put out foods for you to use. So I have quite a few already. You see this nice, beautiful purple tint to this one here, and then there are more flowers starting to form. So usually pepper plants this small, if you grow them in the ground, they usually don't produce that much, and it takes you to pull a few off for a new one to form. Because in hydroponic, there's always nutrients available, so it's easy for them to just put out lots and lots of fruits. So that's one of the little ones. And then I have this other little one. Look at this. You see, very, very small, and I'm gonna have a lot of fruits as well. So you see, they have fruits. Actually full size. These are actual size of the peppers. That because they're mini, it doesn't mean they're going to produce mini fruits. They can produce regular size fruits. So yeah, you can grow them just like this and get peppers and also have fun at the same time. And because these plants are very small, and because they're grown in hydroponic, they actually grow very, very fast. So you can have like a crossbreeding projects you can do in the wintertime, and I did a video on that recently, so make sure you check it out. Look at that. That is such a beautiful plant. And then I have another variety here, and the reason I always grow multiple varieties is because I need to cross them. And look at this one. The cool thing about this one here, guys, is you see here, there's this tiny little shoot right there, and it has a little flower. The tiny little shoot there, and same as there. So flowers are like growing to the sides of the nodes and stuff. So it's pretty interesting. So yeah, this plant is not very small. I mean, not very big, sorry. And I'm already going to get fruits for these. And then here, this is the MTN Grow Station developed by Christopher. And I had a huge plant in here with lots and lots of peppers, and I cut all of the peppers off, and I'm drying it right now for seeds. These are isolated white Thai seeds, so I'm gonna get lots of seeds for those. And then I cut the whole plant back to just this small, and now I'm getting fruits again. So if you want your plant to start over to produce again, just cut it off and cut it all the way back, and the plant will recover and grow back, and you get fruits very quickly because it's a very, very mature plant. And you can do that all year because inside there's no season. So as long as it's nice and warm, the plants will produce. And then next here, I have a new one that I'm starting right here. This is my newest cross. I'm very excited about that. So I started just in the system like this, and I let it grow all the way to the size that you saw earlier. Very simple to manage. And then the last plant over here, let me show you what it looks like. This is a really interesting variety. Look at that. Lots and lots of fruits. Very cute looking pods right here. But at every single branch, there are lots and lots of flowers. I mean, they're kind of like bundled and grouped together. And they kind of look like this. So at every branch, there are flowers and fruits. So I think I'm gonna get a few hundred fruits off of this one here. So you see, look at that, very nice. And the plant is very small. You see, it's not very big, but it's nice and wide. I think it's wider than it is tall, because that's how I like to keep it. I trim it to keep it nice and short and small. That way it doesn't get out of control and grow out of the system and all that stuff. So it's nice and compact and stay within the unit, and it will give me lots and lots of peppers. So the important thing about keeping this short is you got to trim, and also you got to keep the Aerogarden lights right above it because it's not very strong. And also make sure you change the nutrients as often as you can. Sometimes I get lazy and I just keep refilling, but refilling all the time is not such a good idea. Just after 1 to 2 refills, just make sure you rinse it out and then give it fresh nutrients. That way the plant can stay nice and healthy and produce all the time. But yeah, that is my indoor projects. It's a lot of fun. I just love seeing these things grow, and then I can just come by and pick fresh pots whenever I need them. So if you haven't done that already, you should start, because it's awesome. You will love it, and you will get hooked.